Retro Gamer Knee here. Just feel like playing some Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Due to M.Bison, I'm not going to do it on a real hard level or nothing. But I couldn't wait for this game to come out. Back in the day, because I love playing it in the arcade. I'll drop this down to like 2 stars. I always love playing as M.Bison. I like doing a Psycho Crush. I know it's a cheap move, but it's easy to get knocked out of it too. I always loved it. It just felt good when I did that in the arcade, and I just always liked playing as him. I remember I spent $80 on my original copy of this game back then. Too much money, and it dropped down to 20, probably like within 6 months or a year. There's all this hype for it. They're pulling 20 megs into the cartridge, and boss characterization, and all the extra artwork they did. You know, it was just all a big scam with that back then, just to get you to buy it. But yeah, I couldn't wait for it to come out. I saved up my money, and I had well more than enough to purchase this game back then. I was like 15 years old. Play as M.Bison. 2 stars. I'm just going to do my old cheat move if I can get away with it. Doesn't always let you get away with it. I love that move. Sometimes don't want to work. Like, I'm trying to do it. I keep jumping and stuff instead of doing the move. I'm not real good at fighting games, so it's just the way I am. If I'm playing head-to-head, I lose 9 out of 10 times with anyone. See, look, it's not letting me do it. Back for 2 seconds, forward with the punch. I got a perfect on that one. Just trying to get back in the groove here. Just felt like playing a little Street Fighter 2 Turbo with M.Bison. Yeah, he could be pretty hard. I think really on any level almost. Ah. Only imagine me playing this up a couple more stars, I'd be getting destroyed by him. I don't know. Ken and Ryu can be a nightmare, I think, on any level on this. See that? Look at that. Ah. He knocked me right out of it. See, I'm trying to Psycho Crush, but a lot of times I end up doing something else. Like I just threw him there at the end, but it worked. E-Honda. What does the M stand for in M.Bison? I've heard Mike Bison or Matt Bison. It's one or the other. I don't know if anyone actually ever really knew. That's been a question for over 30 years I've had.
You win. Perfect. Round 2.
Knocked him out of that with it. I knew he was going to do that. Ooh. The second round on any of them is always more vicious than the first. The computer just kind of knows that it's its program probably to jump up a little bit on that second round. Try to knock you out in that one. I think this will work. I didn't make it.
Brazil. Round one, fight.
And the cartridge that's on my thumbnail, that's the cartridge I'm using right now. Playing it on the Super Nintendo. I have my Super Nintendo hooked into that, what is it, Retrovision, I think that's what it's called, component on the CRT, on this Sanyo CRT that I use all the time. Looks pretty good. That's like a $70 wire. I think I've said that before that I had that, what it costs. Works good.
You win. USA.
Kind of worried about the boss characters a little bit. They might get a little tough even on 2 stars. Ah! So that's how I like to do it right there. Oh, that feels great. Now, like if I'm playing against someone, they knock me out of that every time.
Round two, fight.
I mean, I could do the head stomp. I can make it work. There we go. I just went over him. There it goes. Down for 2 seconds, up with the A button, the A kick button. Or the B might work too as well. I don't remember. I thought it was always A, the other kick button. That's what I always used. Chun-Li's you just press down when you jump in the air. Hers is easy.
USA.
See how he's gonna be.
Round one, fight.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting me with that. There we go. Sometimes you gotta do something a little different. Yeah, there's another thing, that crowd cheer. Oh yeah, it's worth $80. You have the crowd cheer in the background. Yeah. Ah. There we go.
You win.
Come on. I got it 0 seconds. Know if there's a better way to do that.
Round one, fight.
I could never throw Chun-Li's fireball. I might have did it by accident. It's really hard. To me, anyway. Someone else, maybe not. I remember all the Street Fighter 2 hype back there in the early 90s like that. I used to have the book on the Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I think it was the Game Pro one, the strategy guide. A lot of pictures. I'd like to get it again just to have it. I've seen it on eBay before. I'd like to get a good copy though. It's pretty clean. It's not all ragged looking. He just wouldn't do the Psycho Crush. That's what I'm talking about. Time for the boss characters. Balrog. Or Balrog. I think it's Balrog. I don't know. Don't even try that. Man! What I was afraid of, these boss characters are still going to be a little tough. I'm worried about Sagat a little bit. He tends to tear me a new one, rip me a new one. All right. I like these boss character stages. Okay. I messed this up bad. Vega's another one. I know Sagat likes to throw those fireballs a lot. He can be pretty vicious. Come on, just do the move. Doesn't want to do it all the time. There we go. See how it goes at Sagat. A lot of times with him, the Psycho Crush doesn't work that well. You gotta hit him, throw him, whatever, I don't know. See how this goes. Sure, I got a perfect that time. See how he has a second round. That's where they become mystical. Oh. Okay. I might have to stop with that. Got him. Like I say, that second round, that can be a rough one. That's the time to go fight myself, M.Bison. The red suited one. One bout. Should have got a perfect there. Made through this whole game, I didn't get knocked out once on 2 stars, but I'm really surprised. Get a pretty big bonus for that. Why don't you try the harder difficulty level? And then give you an ending for 2 stars. Oh, there you have it. Played through his M.Bison on 2 stars. Maybe I'll try another later, or a higher level another time. I just felt like playing a little Street Fighter 2 Turbo, playing as M.Bison, and just having a good time with it. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching me play Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.